Welcome back to the show, everybody. Check out these headlines we have for you today. We're looking at Coinbase and the SEC. We got an update for you. Looks like they may be using some of Ripple's strategies. We'll talk about it. Fidelity spot ETF and the SEC responds to spot ETFs. You're not going to like it. UK versus USA in the crypto race. We got Ripple and Metaco. Their recent acquisition. Is Citigroup leaving? We're going to talk about it. And a new XRP Ledger wallet that works with Chrome and FireFox. I wonder why that would be. Somebody roll that beautiful intro.
Digital Perspectives with Brad Kimes. Come on in.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. You can follow us on Twitter and YouTube at the top of the screen for exclusive content. Right now, the market is at $1.21 trillion. It's off by 0.7%. Good afternoon, everybody. Bitcoin, 30,000 plus. Ethereum, 1850. And Tether market cap is 83.2 billion plus right now. XRP is now 46 cents, slipping on this Friday, off by 0.4% in the last hour, off by 1.3 in the last 24 hours. And off by 4.6% in the 7-day right now. We'll keep an eye on it. Let me tell you about this, however. Look, I know that the markets are collapsing around us. There's a lot of uncertainty. You need to be around like-minded people. You can't keep up with everything. And I can tell you right now, this is the learning curve you're looking for. I'm talking about Digital Perspectives Mastermind Group. This is the place where people are setting goals, getting their focus clear, getting their education in this space dialed in, get all the tools you need as an investor to accomplish the goals you're looking to. Take advantage of the real-time special offer we have right now. Make the investment in yourself and get inside of this group. You're going to be very glad that you did. I tell you, and I say this with all sincerity, I am proud to be a member of this group. Join the hundreds of others. We are working on where we're going. I can tell you that. Let's get into this, ladies and gentlemen. We start with this. We are proud to announce our Chief Legal Officer, Stuart Alderati, has been honored as a 2023 Burton Awards Legends in Law winner. Well, come on in, Stuart Alderati. This is reason number 589 that Ripple wins. And I want you to notice, very carefully notice, Jorge Tenrero from the SEC did not win the Legends in Law award. Stuart Alderati did. Congrats, Stuart. This is a catch-up right here from Meta Lawman. Shout out to him. He's amazing. And what we're going to do now is we're going to break down with him. He's going to do it for us. What's going on with the SEC versus Coinbase update, and you're going to want it, so stay with me. It's we all need to know what's happening here, and this is very important. You're going to like what Coinbase has done here. The lawyers for Coinbase have come out with an interesting opening move in the case. Warning, this is going to get complicated, but we'll move through it quickly. It's not long. Instead of filing a typical motion to dismiss under Rule 12b, Coinbase has informed the judge that it intends to file a motion for judgment on the pleadings under Rule 12c. What's the difference? On a motion to dismiss, a judge may only consider the factual allegations in the complaint and any documents attached to or referenced in the complaint, nothing else. On a motion for judgment on the pleadings, by contrast, a judge may consider other pleadings filed in the case, which would include the defendant's answer to the complaint. It says here, so back to Coinbase. Coinbase had a deadline of August 7th, 2023 to file its response to the SEC's complaint. Instead of waiting till August, Coinbase filed the 177-page answer to complaint last night, 40 days before the deadline. Coinbase included in its answer a lengthy preliminary statement, spelling out its legal arguments for dismissal of the case. The answer is also loaded with links to a host of documents, transcripts to support Coinbase's argument, including, for example, and you're going to love this, the Bitcoin white paper, Coinbase's S1 registration statement, transcriptions of Chair Gensler's May 6, 2021 congressional testimony, remarks from Hester Peirce, transcripts of Binance's TRO, which is temporary restraining order hearing, and even the famous Hinman emails. It is somewhat unusual to find all of this material included in an answer. Typically, an answer just goes through each paragraph of a complaint and admits or denies them, and then lists affirmative defenses. Coinbase appears to be using this creative strategy to get documents helpful to its cause in front of the judge through the answer. The conference with the judge is set for July 13th to determine whether Coinbase will be permitted to proceed with its motion for judgment on the pleadings at this time. This is typically a formality, and permission is granted unless there is some very good reason offered by the other side. Here is Coinbase's letter to the court requesting permission to file the motion for judgment on the pleadings and establish a briefing schedule for the motion. That's what we have right there. And I feel like Waza, you just explained it, and I'll be buggered. I understood what you explained. Thanks. I feel the same way. Shout out to Meta Lawman. I always appreciate all of these legal analysts in this space, and this guy too. John Deaton shares here on top of Meta Lawman's tweet on what's happening with Coinbase, getting us all caught up. He said, the other day I said I've met great lawyers on Twitter and in crypto. Stuart Alderati and the Ripple defense team have been outstanding. Paul Grewal from Coinbase and Coinbase Legal Squad are also incredible. The Coinbase filings are a legal work of art. Crypto will win in the long game. Well, we love hearing that, but we got some bad news about the long game here, or at least the short game. Blockchain Association said that SEC Chair Gensler should remove himself from enforcing rules on the crypto sector. They're asking him to recuse himself, exactly is what they're asking, saying his steadfast view that all digital assets except Bitcoin are securities means that he cannot approach enforcement decisions with a fair and impartial mind. This is from Jake Chervinsky, the Chief Policy Officer of the Blockchain Association, said in a statement in reference to Gary Gensler. Now, look, I just want to say to this, I think this is right. He should remove and recuse himself from being a part of anything in this sector. First of all, I think the SEC is the wrong agency for certain types of crypto assets. I do believe there are such a thing as digital asset securities. I just disagree that it's all 26,000 of them in the current market space now. And then we see this. We may win the long game, but it looks like the short game is going to get crushed. Asset management giant Fidelity has refiled paperwork for its Wise Origin Bitcoin Trust, a spot Bitcoin ETF. Well, and then here's this from James K. Filan. I do have to admit, when I saw James's tweet, I was like, is this the case decision? No, it's not. This is the Wall Street Journal, and they're basically saying the SEC says that a spot Bitcoin ETF filings are inadequate. And it informed NASDAQ, CBOE, BlackRock, Fidelity, and others aren't sufficiently clear and comprehensive. Well, listen, this is just more, I think, ways that the SEC is moving to keep control and suppression on this crypto market. I really believe that. Here we go. Don't forget that while we're struggling in the U.S. to get some clarity and some real regulation outside of enforcement, the UK passes the stablecoin rules. It received royal assent. Passing into law, the Financial Services Markets Act 2023 classifies cryptos as a regulated financial activity. Now, that wasn't so hard, now was it? Then there's this. Ripple recently acquired Metaco, as we all know, $250 million. They say it was great to see so many key industry stakeholders, such as Fidelity, EY, Euroclear, Citi, HSBC, BNP Paribas, and Signum, and National Bank of Georgia, UBS, SBI Digital Markets, among which valued clients and partners, convening to tackle this critical topic alongside of us, which is basically a roundtable on the benefits and challenges of scaling tokenization, building interoperability in the primary and secondary markets in association with Metaco. Remember, Metaco is a custody solution. And then this surfaced this morning. Citigroup, which is a partner to Ripple, and remember, Ripple acquired Metaco because Metaco is a digital asset custody business, and basically they bought that business so they could provide custody through Metaco to their institutional clients. This is a great expansion, a vertical added into Ripple for their clients. And here we see, however, that Citigroup reviews the partnership with crypto custodian Metaco, which was bought by Ripple. And what they say very shortly here is this. Banking giant Citigroup is reviewing its partnership with Metaco a month after Ripple Labs announced that it has agreed to acquire the crypto custody firm for $250 million. It says here, Citigroup has now started talks with several other custody providers, the report added. Ripple announced the acquisition of Metaco in May. The deal announcement came on the back of Ripple's ongoing legal tussle with the Securities Exchange Commission in the U.S., which estimated the cost of blockchain firm around $200 million. It says Citigroup initially selected Metaco as its custody partner in June last year as it looked to expand into tokenized securities and other blockchain-related products. So we'll have to see what's going on here with Citigroup looking at possibly going somewhere else. This is getting weird, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what to make of that right now, but I can tell you this. I know what to make of this. This is pretty damn exciting right here. A new XRP Ledger wallet has been unveiled by Ripple, and it says, here is your ultimate guide. And when I go into this, this is really exciting. RippleX, the development wing of a prominent crypto payment company, has recently taken to Twitter to remind the public about the upcoming release of a highly anticipated browser-based wallet for the XRP Ledger, Crossmark. The motivation behind the innovation was to simplify transaction signing and facilitate network transitions for developers. While an exact release date has not been disclosed, several noteworthy details have emerged from the discussion with developers involved in its creation. Thus, Crossmark, is a browser-first digital wallet built on top of the XRP Ledger. The thing I picture in my mind, and I want you to picture in your mind right now, is MetaMask. MetaMask wallet is a wallet I use that is connected to my Google Chrome browser. And this is exciting to me because it sounds like, if I understand this right, users will have the convenience of installing Crossmark as a browser extension, just like I do MetaMask, and it will be able to work with such platforms like Google Chrome, Opera, and FireFox. Crossmark will offer multiple onboarding options, including the generation of new wallets using mnemonic seed, family seed, or secret numbers. Additionally, already existing wallets can be imported through these gateways. A notable feature is the compatibility with Zum Wallet, another XRP Ledger wallet, allowing users to monitor their wallet balance and sign transactions using Zum through the Crossmark interface. So I could have my Zum wallet, I could set up the Crossmark in my Google Chrome or your Firefox, whatever you use, and then once you get going, you could have them work with each other seamlessly is what it looks like. The wallet is also designed to support upcoming sidechains, including the XLS38D sidechain amendment to the EVM interoperability function there and native automated market maker amendment of the XLS30D. Developer network for these amendments have already been incorporated into the wallet, ensuring compatibility, readiness for the future advancements. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? I'm really excited about that. So I will give you all more when we learn more, but I tell you, the idea of being able to have a wallet in my search engine as an extension and be able to access that is really starting to get to some real world practicality, use case, ubiquitous, smooth experience. It's all coming, ladies and gentlemen, but it's a reminder as well as how early we are. But look, that's going to do it for me. Enjoy your Friday. Make sure you have a great weekend. Don't forget, I will catch all of you on the next one.